Hey everyone, and welcome back to Timeless. There's a couple ways to help people out and help people get higher rank in Timeless. One of them is to make videos, try to teach them some concepts, teach good gameplay, show how meta decks are played, teach people how to sideboard. And the other one is to just queue up on ladder playing an atrociously bad deck, which is what we've come here to do today. Last video, we got trounced by the Jank King playing Bloodbraid Marauder, and I'm gonna try it. I can't imagine how this game really or how this deck really wins a game against a combo deck or against half the decks in the format, to be honest. But we're here. Let me talk about the deck construction. So first of all, Bloodbraid Marauder. It has Cascade if you have Delirium. We have no one drops in the deck. We only have Cascading Footfalls, Crashing Foothills, excuse me. So whenever we cast this, we are going to put 11 power into play if we have Delirium. Will we have Delirium? Yes. We have Malevolent Rumble, Cash Grab, Twin Shot Sniper, and Incubation Incongruity. Format All-Star, Incubation Incongruity. This does count as both types wins in the graveyard. It's a way to dig for our combo piece, so we're definitely going to want to play this. Twin Shot Sniper, channel, discard, 2 damage, puts 2 types in the graveyard. Fantastic. This is as simple as that. We also have some other random enchantment creatures that kind of tie the room together that help with the delirium. We have Detective's Phoenix, which we saw last video as a cute little haste enabler for things like Flage or things like Albinos. We have Shigeki, which is a way to buy back our combo from the graveyard, just in case we cash grab and rumble just a little bit too hard and we end up milling over all of our Bloodbraid Marauders. We have Amped Raptor that, if we're incredibly lucky, can cast Crashing Footfalls, though there is a pretty small chance of that actually happening. I will be crossing my fingers and praying for it every time. We also have Once Upon a Time to tie the room together, of course, to just enable putting Bloodbraid Marauder into our hand as early as possible, to put a free instant into the bin, and the last piece I haven't mentioned is, of course, Flage and Jegantha. Just our ways to grind, our ways to go long. This is also removal and life gain. We have 6 Flages if you want to count Lightning Helix as another Flage. The mana base, very interestingly constructed here. So I have this bed is wild. We have 20 lands in this deck. We have a lot of Once Upon a Time Malevolent Rumble cash grabs, to the point where I'm feeling like I might even be able to go to 19 lands. We have a lot of ways to find lands in this deck. But what is really cool about constructing the mana base is I made sure to put in Forest, made sure to put in Plains, so that we could be a Blood Moon deck after sideboard. I think that's really the only way that we can win a game against Jegantha. I was thinking maybe Archon of Emeria could get squeezed into here too. And yeah, maybe I should still try to squeeze Archon of Emeria into the sideboard. But we do have High Noon as a similar effect to Archon of Emeria. This is going to hopefully slow down a lot of different combo decks. Hopefully prevent Jetstorm from doing their thing. Hopefully slow down Show and Tell enough for us to steal a win. We have Force of Vigor as a way to fight back against opposing graveyard hate that they are going to be playing against us. We have Fury to fight back against creature decks. We have our own graveyard hate in the form of Unlicensed Curse and Endurance. And this is the deck. 3-minute deck tech. This is junk. We're gonna try it though. I gotta try a game. Okay, I gotta try it. I gotta try it. I gotta try it. Let's try a game. All right, game 1. We're gonna be on the draw. We do have our combo piece in hand. And we have a combo piece, but no way to enable Delirium, which has me really concerned. I feel like this is actually a mulligan. Is it really a mulligan? I do want like a rumble effect, something to fill the graveyard. But the thing is, this Once Upon a Time could pretty easily find me like a Twin Shot Sniper or something that gets me most of the way to Delirium, so I will keep this. Yeah, I think this is going to be fine, right? Because we Once Upon a Time, we Surveil. I think we can pretty much get Delirium off of that. And we can look to Marauder on turn 3. And we're going to be against Blue-Black Lyra, so our cards are going to get counterspelled anyway. Our hand's going to get hated. You know the drill by now, but you know what? We're being charitable today. We are handing out ELO to humble gamers who need it. I'm going to grab a fetch here, just to put another card type in my graveyard. And then I can cast perhaps Incubation. There's an Elegant Parlor here. We can have Delirium next turn if Elegant Parlor throws a creature into the bin. Let it be known. Let it be known we will have Delirium. We're gonna do it on turn 2. Oh my god. I swear this is the first game I played with this. You check my Untapped. Oh, I did an unranked game. That doesn't count. Unranked game, by the way, if you want to know how the unranked game went, we played against Mardu Control. with Fires of Invention, and we lost. Just FYI to anybody who thinks about building this deck. Don't do it. I'm gonna get a basic here. Actually, no, it's game one. We don't want basics. We want lands that cast Flage. So let's grab a Stomping Ground. Bloodbraid Marauder, go. Figured a counter spell might falls. But hey, I did it turn 2. Screenshot. Holy shit, resolved. Gamers, gamers, gamers. Gamers, we did it. What do you mean you didn't have mana drain? You always have mana drain. That's how blue-black works. They always have mana drain. That's why the deck is good. Alright, well, I guess we're winning. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind after this game. Timeless doesn't make sense anymore. Good old rhinos. Now my opponent has to spend 2 fatal pushes, if they even have that card in their main deck, to get rid of my rhinos. I'm totally gonna Detective's Phoenix up my rhinos too. I have enough cards in graveyard to haste them up. Question whether or not I should. I think it might just be a little bit more sane and logical to just like cast Flage, kill Goifer Bowmasters, turn my guys sideways. Okay. Resolves. What do we want to do here? Another card that really didn't do much outside of the context of the combo. I think I could actually cast this a couple times because it's 4 mana value in the graveyard, and then we Detective Phoenix up a boy. I like that. Incubation. All right, twin shot. You got it. We just jammed the Phoenix? I'm just jamming the Phoenix, right? I could do Boseiju and then do it again. And incubate again? No, we just jam the Phoenix. Play this tapped. Jam the Phoenix. Bestow me. Evidence is being collected as we speak. Okay, my opponent is indeed going to be fatal pushing in response. But I still get a hasty Phoenix because that's just how Bestow works. Alright, I think we're just hitting for 2 in the air. I mean, I could turn this sideways and trade for the Goif. Actually, that's fine to turn it sideways and trade for the Goif. Unless they surveil and get lucky. Yeah, okay, I won't test them getting lucky. Alright, this is a winnable video game, believe it or not. I'm not blocking there. You obviously have a ping or something to mess it up. Or can just surveil and get lucky and hit a creature or whatever. I do think we're actually going to win this game, believe it or not, because we have Flage Eventuality. Like, we have it. Holy shit. I could have turned my shit sideways first. Oh, this is good. Oh, this is too good. Alright. Kill the Goif. I can twin shot sniper here to make it so that my Rhino doesn't actually die. Good old channel coming through. My opponent is currently getting mind broken by a random Kamigawa uncommon. Mind broken. Thank you. Cascading Footfalls here. This could still get countered on the stack, of course. Okay. My guy still dies. It's fine. We traded for a Goif. It's not the end of the world. We got more rhinos on the battlefield than I know what to do with now, which is good. And then next turn, we just get to turn everything sideways, right? Fleech to follow up. Alright, Psychic Frog here, but we can kill that with Fleech super easily. Ooh, another Fleech. That's good. I think I start just by turning everything sideways, to be honest, and then we could use Fleech to clean up, essentially. Like, obviously, Goyf is going to eat one of my rhinos, but then we just use Fleech to kill it. And then we can maybe escape Fleech at some point in the future. Not right away, but at some point. But also, once upon a time, try to hit a land, but that's got a little bit of inherent risk. It's a shame Fleege isn't somehow an instant where I could screw up combat, mid-combat with it, or force through trample damage with my Rhino. Also, if my opponent chooses to go to 3 or less, we can't just Fleege them to death. It's always going to be fun. So they'll predictably block a Rhino, and then they might take the rest. If they do take the rest, I can just kill them with Fleege. Try to, at least. Yeah, they obviously won't take the rest. Makes sense. Do I want to incubation first? No, let's Fleege first. And then we'll cast a format all-star incubation incongruity here. I'm also tempted just to like Helix up top. But this does mean my Rhino is pretty guaranteed to trample through for some damage next turn, or kill something. Just good enough for me, honestly. Yeah, maybe that should have gone up top, especially with Fleege number 2 just chilling in my hand. I could always escape that Goyf next turn, but that is a pretty slow way to do it. Alright, incubate me. Oh, we whiffed. Format All-Star, incubation incongruity is letting me down. Okay, Fatal Push. You could have done that before combat, but okay. It's fine. My opponent's a little mind broken right now, so give him a little slack. Okay, yeah, you get to take my Fleege. I hope I spike a white source. That would be really nice. Actually, white or red source would work. Pretty much every land in my deck except Basic Forest is good. Alright, how you doing, opponent? Playing another Frog, it makes sense. Amped Raptor. Let's do it. Come on, let's high roll. Let's play some Rhinos. Rhinos, 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 Rhinos. Come on, Rhinos on top. I deserve this. Okay. I didn't deserve Rhinos, but that's good enough. I'll take it as a consolation prize. It's a first strike blocker that also attacks. I will take it. Alright, I want my land for Fleetcher. Oh. Oh, do I want that instead? I think Fleege is much more of a guaranteed win, though. Yeah, I actually think Fleege is more likely to win me the game, as sad as it makes me. Just gotta fetch any red or green or red or you know your colors, Joe, red or white. Right, they can fly their frogs here, but like if they're flying their frogs to attack, they're not blocking. And these guys are all kind of threatening lethal in a way. Especially when combined with a Fleege. Alright, if you're turning both frogs sideways, I'm gonna double block one of them. Oh, he's mind broken, dude. I broke this player's spirit. So am I supposed to Blood Moon them? I don't think so, right? They like fetched 2 basics in the first game really easily. I think we bring in Hearse here. They're broken. Oh my god. What else is good against them? Force of Vigor, because they might have some sort of graveyard hate. So these cards can come in. Maybe the Format All-Star card comes out. Nah, it's too good. Too good. You take out a Shigeki. You could take out a Cash Grab. We could take out one of the Cascade targets. And we take out a Lightning Helix, because I don't know what to cut. And then we run it back like this. Hey, what happened? Wait, what did happen? Oh, Jegantha and Force of Vigor are incompatible. Huh. Forgot about that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How bugged am I? I broke it. I broke Arena. I broke it, guys. It's not gonna let me sideboard, is it? Nah, okay, I'll skip ahead in the video. Sorry to rope you, opponent. Alright, what are we looking at here? We're looking at the classic Zero Lander. We gotta send it back. Alright, send it back. Once Upon a Time hand, I like it. We'll put the Rhinos back into the deck. Honestly, suspending Rhinos on turn 0, not bad against this deck. I think I'm just gonna do it. And suspending isn't casting a spell, so we can actually wait to cast Once Upon a Time. Stone over Wretch. Sure, that turns off Flage. But we can naturally mill Flage, so I think that's honestly not bad. Alright, yeah, look at my top card, sure. My turn. Alright, sure. I'm going to Shock and Stomping Ground. False. That's not casting a spell, that's suspending a spell. So we can wait until next turn to Once Upon a Time. And then we'll jam Raptor, and if we're, a lucky son of a bitch, then it'll work out in our favor. And we'll hit Delirium. Or we'll even just hit the Cascade target. Alright. Well, Netherglyph? I think I might... Actually, I don't have mana to throw Flage away. I was about to say I'll just kill that, but... I don't have the mana for it. Alright, we have enough land, so I guess I'll take Shigeki here. And then I'm just going to play out my Raptor. A Phoenix that I can't cast. Okay. Yeah, Raptor isn't going to work in this deck. You can't play Galvanic Discharge or anything to enable it, but Raptor is like a 3/4 hit rate. Just Flage, the Phoenix, Twin Shot, sideboard cards that it can't work with. Also, what's really weird? I'm looking at Untapped right now because I was curious if the sideboard bug happened and I didn't get the sideboard. It looks like I have Force of Vigor in my deck according to Untapped. I don't know if that's correct because I also have Jegantha in my companion zone. If we broke Arena, I will very happily submit a bug report. I have to see whether or not we can actually draw that force. That's really strange. I don't know how I bugged out the client. It should have given me a warning that my deck was invalid, but it didn't, and instead it just froze. Okay. Hash me? This is probably not resolving. I don't think anything's resolving for the rest of the game. Arid Mesa, okay. And we're on the beatdown. Just kidding. We're never on the beatdown. Not anymore. Okay. We'll pass. Rhino's incoming, by the way. Alright, yeah, DT. For whatever you want. I mean, what they want is probably a mana drain. We'll see. What would I want to get back with Shigeki, if anything? Nothing right now, right? Maybe I could rebuy a cash grab at some point. Actually, rebuying cash grab's not the stupidest thing I've ever thought of. Oh, I meant to surveil. Crap. I clicked through that by accident. That's fine. Rumble! Is this gonna resolve? Does this resolve? Does this resolve? Let's get Twin Shot, please. Thank you. Now the question is, do I want to play a Flage? Do I want to Twin Shot something? Do I have a fetchable green? They'll come in tattooed. I have just a Temple Garden. Okay, I guess I'll have to fetch a Temple Garden here. I'll go ahead and like Twin Shot Sniper their Bowmasters, I think. Jumping Glyph. Yeah, well, at least Glyph got a little smaller. I still am gonna do this though. I don't think I have a land I can surveil with, really. Yeah, I do. I still have a parlor. Ah, would you look at that? Alright, opponent, you countering this footfalls or what? Yeah, mana drain, sure. But how about a second one? You got 2 mana drains or what? Oh, you do, cheater. Alright. I don't think I'm just casting Flage just to do it. I don't know what we're really doing if we're not casting Flage, though. My opponent gets 0 mana off of 2 successful mana drains, which is honestly not something I've seen before in my life. Yeah. I can't block. Am I dead to a Bowmaster ping or what? Not yet. Not dead yet. I don't think I have any copies left in my deck, dude. Oh, I have one. Okay. I don't have the mana to Shikeki and get it back, unfortunately. So they will be extracted. Post haste. Alright. And then, what do I want to draw here? I don't know. Maybe an Amped Raptor into something would be pretty cool. I would have loved to naturally mill Flage a couple turns ago, but it just didn't happen, unfortunately. Ooh, a little one. Another green source. Yeah, we can still escape Flage with that. And I'm probably playing this is a chumper, this is a removal. And moving on with my life if my opponent allows me to do so. If I draw a Lightning Helix, I could double removal the Glyph, which would be pretty cool. We do not. Okay. That's fine. I'm going to attack you for 3. Great. Flage coming through. Fortunately, that Flage gets exiled. I wish it wasn't getting exiled, but that's just how it's going to be. What you got there? Hit my graveyard? Alright, goodbye, graveyard. It was nice knowing you. Oh, do we have outs that win the game? Probably not. Okay, nope. We actually lose the game on the spot. Alright, game 3 against Dimir. I'm curious, did we side... No, Force of Vigor didn't go in. Untapped GG lied to me. Typical. Okay, so we didn't have our sideboard cards that game. Not that it... Like, out of footfalls. What did I do last time, even? It's like trimmed a bunch of random nonsense out of the deck, and I said, yeah, that this looks like a pile of Magic the Gathering cards that may or may not end up winning a game. I want Endurance, too. Endurance is a pretty cool guy, I would say. He's pretty neat. We don't need him. Alright, what we got here? We could suspend a Footfalls turn 1, which actually worked pretty well last time, honestly. I'm gonna keep it. That's just stupid keep. Tell me not to keep hands like this in the future. We're gonna once to find a green land, and if we don't, I'm gonna be kind of mad about it. Almost every land in our deck produces green, so we should be fine here, yeah. Sadly, we don't put our combo piece into our hand, but what we do is we put a turn 1 Footfalls onto the stack. And then we get to surveil, try to set something up, and then we could just start interacting after that. Being able to keep their graveyard in check this game will be pretty big. It is very interesting, Tamio. I agree. I play Secret Foundry. I cannot twin shot sniper her to death, unfortunately, so I will instead just play with hers. I mean, we could double snipe her on a later turn. That would be fun. Well, my opponent's going to get a lot of card advantage out of this Tamio at the very least, because I can't interact with it right away. Of course, if I draw like a Helix or a Flage, it would certainly help, but can't bank on drawing exactly the card you need every single time. Motherfucker. Maybe you can. Maybe you can. We'll do it on their turn, just because if they do have Mana Drain style card, we're going to want to make them use it. Use the mana on their turn. Alright, since they're fetching here, I think we can go ahead and hit this with a Helix. I don't think they're keeping in Spell Pierce against me. Cool. And we're at 2 out of 4 types for Delirium. When we discard the Twin Shot, it will be 4 out of 4. So we will be able to do Delirium next turn. I'm pogging out of my mind, guys. I'm really pogging out of my mind, because we're going to do Delirium and this on the same turn. So, like, we're going to resolve some Rhinos. I'm actually pogging out of my damn mind. What the hell happened to this format? I love this format, by the way. My favorite ever of all time. All right, what you got there, opponent? Wait, yeah. He's going to be a very small boy. He's going to be kept in check and kept honest by my ears. Okay, we're honest gamers over here. Honesty. I could just twin shot him to death, actually. Yeah, let's do it. Goodbye. My opponent plays an instant or something in response, just activate hers. Ethereum's online. Maybe I didn't even need to just sniper that right away. I could have just let them have it, because it's probably going to have 0 power all game. And I could have just sniped the Bowmasters instead, but it's not like Bowmasters in particular is giving me a tough time. Yeah, because Sniper only hits Bowmasters, Baby Goyf. It doesn't hit too much in their deck. Tammy is too big. Frog is way too big. Okay, another Goyf, yeah. Alright, you're holding it. You thought 2 Rhinos was going to be bad? How about 4 Rhinos next turn? Alright, here's the first 2 Rhinos. Is this resolving? That's what I thought. But too bad, so sad. Bloodbraid. I should have cast Rumble first, actually, but I got excited. Do we even want to attack with our hearse? Just get that damage in there? Oh, we're on the beatdown, right? Hell yeah, dude. We're attacking here. We are on the beatdown today. Every life total matters when I have 8 power and trample on the board. I think next turn I might crew this up again. Sure. Like, you get to take my Rumble here, sadly. Or maybe they take my Sniper because they fear the 2 damage. The blue-black player fears Twin Shot Sniper, for they cannot mana drain it. Like, force hits anything. Ah, wow, the effect. Why? I've never seen someone thought seize that card before in my life. Alright, we're here. We're here, guys. This is it. This is the end game. This is simply end game Magic the Gathering. I don't have another way to describe what's going on here. Rumble. Counterspell? Sure. Don't care. Didn't ask. I am going to crew this up again. No, I'm not actually. I want to shrink their growth. And make this even bigger for next turn. Because now they can't actually kill one of my rhinos if I'm threatening to shrink that glyph. Yeah, we won! Alright, that's it. End of the video. Video's over. We have solved the format. We won. Gamers rise up. Jank rise up. We saw format, tier deck annihilated, number 3 deck in the format absolutely destroyed. They had no chance. They simply had no chance, and we didn't even get lucky. It's not like we hit footfalls off of Vamp Raptor or anything ridiculous. We played Magic the Gathering, we beat them. Holy shit. All right, no more games. Ending the video. End on the high note. I don't think this deck is capable of winning another game. I sincerely do not think we could win another game with this. If I queued 5 more, I think we would go 1-5 on the video. We're going to take our wins where we get them. Goodbye. Thank you for watching. Don't craft this deck. It's terrible. Unless you're like me and you want to have fun. Don't craft this deck. I'm not reliable. I'm not a financial advisor. Don't do it.